What is up, guys? Nathan here on TGS Plays, back with some more Paragon, and today I have a Wraith deck build for you. It's been quite a while because honestly I've been busy again and I've been struggling to actually get this guy. Every time I go into a game, either I'm at the bottom of the draft or somebody picks him first basically, so I haven't really got to play that much. But I've played about 10 or so games with him. My record isn't great with him, unfortunately, but I do really enjoy playing him, and that's the main point. Today I've got a deck build for you called the Solid Snake, because it reminds me of that Octo camo suit that Snake had in Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. I think that's really cool. So yeah, Solid Snake, here we are. So Wraith, the sniper, the mid laner. This is the mid lane deck, by the way, rather than off lane. I suppose you could play off lane. You've actually got 2 health potions and 2 healer tokens if that's required. But yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So we have your early game stuff all here. This is all your early game cards. I won't tell you what order to buy in, it's kind of personal preference really. I normally start out with a health potion and a healer token once I'm in lane. I've got the dummy ward, of course, which you discard right at the start of the game. Just after that, you've got your healer token health potion. You want to go into a Guardian's ward, max that out soon as possible. I like that little bit of extra health on him because he is very squishy and very prone to ganks until you get your ult. So obviously you can push people back with his teleportation ability. I forgot what it's called off the top of my head. But no, ward's really helpful. You have to have one as a mid laner. You just have to. Once you grab that, you want to grab your small whirling wand here, this 6-point whirling wand for that big boy damage. Around then I also get the Imperial Mask. Early game you can struggle with mana a bit using all his other abilities. Obviously not his snipe, because you can refund that mana if you're good with it, which you want to be. Like, you want a last hit with that. Make sure you get them last hits. This guy really comes online nice and early then, and you can do some proper damage with his snipe. But after you've got that whirling wand, I then usually go into the teleblink, because he has no mobility whatsoever. That is what you want to do pretty early on. After that we jump into another whirling wand, and after that we jump into a Tainted Magic, which is just fantastic on this guy. If you don't know what Tainted Magic does, just top up your memory here. Spell burn, dealing ability damage even to enemy heroes, applies a damage over time effect that deals ability damage equal to 8% of the target's current health over 4 seconds. So it just makes that one big shot you get from your knock do a little bit of extra damage, and 100% worth it. 100% worth every single point that you put into this, without a shadow of a doubt. Once you've finished the whirling wand, you've got the Tainted Magic online, then you can actually think about a bit of pen. A bit of pen, what I always do when I'm wondering whether to put pen or not, is I look at my armor rating. That means everyone in enemy team's got something similar, unless they've built even more. If you're coming up against steel, this is really helpful. They're going to have the same amount of armor, so build in tandem with that. Build as much pen as you think you need at any certain point. But Televik's great on this guy for maneuverability, and then you kind of want to just keep upgrading. It's really hard to explain, because obviously you get your Guardian's Ward, you get your whirling wand, you get your second whirling wand, you get your blink, and then in increments you just go for more power. This is an all power deck. We are being an absolute assassin with this guy. You don't need this attack speed too early in this one, but you do want to grab the Sage's Ward when you can. It's a big boost of power to your knock ability. Stinger boost, I haven't used it yet at all. It kind of goes in tandem again with Tainted Magic. Use your ability. That ability gives you next basic attack an extra bit of power. It's good. Haven't used it yet. It's definitely a worthwhile card. Stasis Gem in case you're getting ganked a lot, but you should be okay with his throwable ward pretty much, and obviously you always need to have a ward on as well. But after you've discarded this whirling wand and this whirling wand, you want to get your Sage's Ward, fully upgrade this Mag Lens, fully upgrade this whirling wand, Teleblink, of course, Tainted Magic and Hydra Versus. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards to round out the build. Now, depending on which of these you have, 5, 6 or 7, you can upgrade Hydra Versus in tandem. So if you've got the spare points, leave this health till last, by the way. Always leave this health till last. If you've got the spare points, stick it kind of wherever you want. Obviously you can just go for 1 if you've got the Tainted Magic, or you can, oh, I've just deleted that. And we're back, like magic, it's undeleted. Go for the 2, obviously, if you've only got go for the stasis gem on the teleblink, or just go for the 1 health, because you won't have the space otherwise. We are maxing it out at 60 CP. So your final build will be, guys, Magna Lens, Sage Sword, Whirling Wand, Teleblink, Tainted Magic, Hydroversa, and I think that is just fantastic. Hydroversa's power from your mana paired with this much from the Sage's Ward and this much on the Whirling Wand, you literally don't need any more. You're doing like 400-500 on all prime with your knock every single time. And if you get a kill, it comes on off cooldown every 2 seconds, and that is just mad. So guys, now that is it. It's a pretty simple build. You're building all damage, and you're going to be an assassin. You're going to play safe early game, make sure you get all them last hits, farm up nice and early, and then towards the end of the game, you are there to engage in fights with your teammates, get them invisible. I normally use it as an escape actually rather than an engage tool, but it can be a great engage tool if you've got the coordination with your team. Without further ado, guys, I think it's time for some highlights, don't you think? I've been Ethan TGS Plays. Enjoy the highlights, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, of course, if you're new to the channel. Bye!